This is Strawberry in all his glory. We named him that because he is red, and strawberries are red. He always makes a bubble nest in this back corner. It's usually way, way bigger, but I just kind of filled up the tank so that burst a lot of the bubbles. You can see the pearl weed is just growing really high for that carpet, especially in the midground and the background. There's actually a giant piece of spider wood in here that's kind of obscured by all the plants. So let's see if we can carve this out a little bit more. So now that the maintenance is done, I just want to talk a little bit more about this tank, because this tank started out so bad. It was my first ever aquascape, and it looked nothing like any kind of aquascape. It was just a few plants and a stick. Trash. And as I learned more and more principles, I brought them back to this tank, and I kept rescaping and altering this exact same tank until I had something I was happy with, which is this nice kind of jungle nature aquarium. And I think that was really, really helpful for me to kind of learn the basics of like a low-tech, no-filter scape, the different plants I can have in there, and like the different layouts I can do that I enjoy. It was kind of that trial and error process, and all of my trials before I got to this one were really bad, but I was a beginner just starting out. And I think it's really valuable to have just one kind of test aquarium where you throw all this stuff around so you're not constantly making new tanks to try new things or constantly investing, because this is a $10 aquarium. And the plants, I got stem plants on r/aquascape, $2-3. There's only 2 or 3 plants in here, and I really like the way it's turned out eventually. I don't know what scape I'm going to do in here next, if I do a new scape in here, but I like it. This is also my only tank I wouldn't call a nano tank. All my other tanks are like 1 gallon to 5 gallons at the most. You guys have seen my 5 gallon. And that means that this one stays with my parents even when I go off to school. And it's zero maintenance. You just have to feed the fish twice a day. You don't even have to water change. You can just top it off and it's fine. That's why I really love these planted no filter aquariums. I mean, it's 1 fish for 10 gallons, really low bio load. All these plants keeping it healthy, keeping the conditions good. But, you know, you have to turn on the lights every day. So I'm really excited to hook up a Night Crew timer for the light. I use Night Crew lights, and they all have this plug where you can plug in a timer, and this is the first time I've gotten a timer. So I'm gonna plug in that timer and set it. And so these timers are really great. They just plug into your light. Woohoo! So once you get one of these timers plugged in, you can put it on a dimmer cycle. You can have it turn off and on. And I mean, I don't have algae in this tank, but I got algae in my other tanks, and one of the biggest reasons is because I just turn the lights on when I wake up and turn them off when I go to bed, so they're on for like 15 hours a day when I know they should really be on for 8 hours. So yeah, this timer was like $12. The light was like $17. Best aquarium lights, cheapest aquarium lights that I've found that are good. I mean, this is a low-tech aquarium, but I have a Night Crew on my high-tech aquarium with CO2, and I think it works great. Other aquascaping lights I've seen are like, I don't know, $100, $150. So I'll link this in the description because I really love it. That's it for today's vlog, guys. Thank you guys for watching. This is my first like aquarium vlog type where I actually talk at the camera. So let me know if you hate it or if you like it or if you don't care or if you don't, I don't know. Bye.